Follow up into the bomb site to prevent progression. Very nice defense for Team Liquid, and Astralis still without a round.
Ooh, and look how brutal that is. Not only a good defense, but they pick up, what, 3 creeks and an AK from the SMGs? That's wild.
Well, Stewie's gonna get his first taste, a 1-for-1 trade. Magisk with that deagle, so deadly, forces him into the arms of Device. Well done from Astralis so far, as good as you could hope, and Alige looking for that exact peak. The bomb's actually gonna fly off the map. It should be okay, it just comes back to right where it was dropped.
It will fly back up. That, I mean, fortunately is a feature of it, otherwise, who knows what kind of ridiculous stuff we could get into. Especially given how the bomb sometimes can tumble in weird directions. Ooh. Oh, wow. Wow. Absolutely cancelled on that bomb side.
This gets dangerous. Device has the AK-47 now, even though they have no armor. Twist wanted to make that jump. He wanted to get aggressive. Just barely missed the opportunity. But now he clears out the stairs. It's tough to imagine, though, where Astralis is going to head. Nitro defending the B bomb site. Twist is going to have to move over towards A. So the defense is split. That might have to play a little bit safer just to be able to buy time for their teammate to rotate around. This deagle, this AK, and you still have the clutch minister on the map.
Yes, you do, but they don't have any armor on the Astralis side, so any kind of fight that's a fair fight, it should be going in favor of Liquid. There's a bit of shadow showing, and Twist is going to get one, but Device quick with the return. Goes for the fight, straight up long range, and he gets Nitro. A quad kill for Device, and a massive clutch. That is, well, if it starts out like this, if this is the caliber of play that we're going to be seeing out of both these sides, I mean, it's everything that we could have wanted.
And that actually turns this now where Team Liquid, you mentioned so many upgrades in the previous round, had a lot of money built up behind them. Now Astralis winning a round like this, being able to bring one AK forward into the next, they don't have to buy. That gives this an economic struggle as well in the first stages of this opening half.
Could have gone for the bomb plant, could have tried to play it safe, but he figured, you know what?
Catch him off guard, peeking into the rotation.
That's exactly right. And you saw the Rise, you know, cheering on the fans a little bit, saying, yeah, come on. Could get even louder than that. That whole Danish cheering section going on. Alige, it's so dangerous with that peak. Gonna throw in a grenade, doesn't really do anything. Time to back on out. Some of the time, especially with this early wall bang, it sort of plays the way that Nuke did in 1.6, it feels like. You know, just spend the first while trying to see if you can get someone killed without them even seeing you.
A lot of bodies for Astralis heading over towards the A bomb site. Nitro with the AWP to defend it on this hit at the very least. Astralis have all the nades they could want. There's that spam you were mentioning. The AWP can be deadly shooting back. You have to imagine when this comes in, Nitro is going to be blocked off. No information. Molotov out. Deal some damage if they want to press the attack. A boost up from Liquid, a late one, but the Molotov forces it away. Oh, Alige burns the 3. He's going to be really out of the fight for some time. He's got to rely on his teammates.
Liquid are doing a great job at actually buying a lot of time, even when these smokes are down, so credit to them for doing it. Now, Sip is going to be putting the bomb down, and Device and Glaive will open it up, and I mean, Alige was already low on health, so I guess that's really difficult for him to get into the fight, and Glaive with one more kill, and now they need to be careful here, Liquid. It's a 2-on-4, and no chance for a retake. Not a lot to save with your Twist, but also winning a 1 versus 4.
Cannot wait out the smokes.
And that really is a classic, isn't it? Like, we can expect to see that a lot whenever we see Vertigo now. The sort of the wall that's been put up, the Molotov towards that boost that they were trying to do there, Liquid, all very standard out of Astralis so far.
That's a nice nade. That's a really nice nade. Nitro gets chunked down to 26, and again, control of ladder room, but what can Alige and Nitro do with it? Naf as well aggressive, misses the initial headshot. He wanted that dink, and the follow cleanup. And Glaive's gonna back away from the fight, let Naf retreat. But Alige, he's flanking all the meanwhile. This is a big kill if he can get it. Glaive just gets around the corner, and Alige is so dedicated. He's got nowhere to go, and you might as well call to your teammates whatever information you can. An easy win from Glaive, but a big one.
A lot of confusion now spreading across the map, it feels like. Astralis, they've got a lot of time, so they can check all the corners, but I would be worried right now for Astralis that someone might be in some strange position that you forgot to check. So I would almost call it at this point and say, like, every 5 seconds, somebody just turn around and see if we're being flanked, because they could be almost everywhere.
That's exactly what Dupree's doing. You're reading his mind at the moment. Nitro gonna peek into this. Shoulder peek is going to be an easy frag. 2 players at the A bomb site with Naf rotating over. This should be a pretty easy, typical round for Astralis. There's not a whole lot of difficulty that Liquid can actually present here. 1 nade comes out, not doing a whole lot of damage.
I mean, holding on to this bomb site, even when you have the guns, is very difficult. So with just pistols, you could definitely see the challenge just increases. Chance for a headshot, but Sip will be pretty quick in that moment. And Naf is going to be falling back, just hoping for exit kills. I mean, we have had a lot of discussions internally and sometimes on the broadcast about how do you do this? Like, how do you play that A bomb site? Is it better to go aggressive and try and beat them before they can get the full setup? Or when they get the full setup, should you try and get them when they're putting the bomb down? Like, try and keep killing the bomb planter, and if maybe that will work out. I feel like nobody knows for sure. We've seen examples of it working, but not consistently across like 3 or 4 maps, you know.
It feels like aggression over there has to be, you know, once in a while. Not every single time. We actually, I mean, Astralis over on the CT side, last time we saw them play Vertigo, Device loved peeking down that ramp with the AWP. So I imagine we'll see Astralis get aggressive when they switch sides.
One of the cool things about who he's going to... I thought he was going to jump down, but thinks better of it. Still a little bit backed up here. When Avant-Garde were playing it, Jame was pretty aggressive with the AWP over on this ramp, but that was cool, and that actually had a lot of fun kills. So maybe they could put one in the hands of Stewie or somebody.
Well, this is a unique setup from the defense. We'll see if Device is ready for it. He's creeping ever so slow. You have to imagine he's going to get the shot. He sees it. He fires too early. Oh, they can spam him down. Device has got to be careful. He's under a lot of pressure. Flashbang out. Twist once more. I think this is a smart decision. Back away from the fight. You had an opportunity, but when it's not there, don't press the issue. Glaive gonna try and take advantage, and I think Nitro might have just spotted him. Oh, the prediction!
That is a great read out of Glaive. A missed grenade could have actually killed Device if he was in the wrong position. You don't want to do that, but it does land on top of Twist, the second one. And he's down to 13 health. Astralis trying to recover as Device finally goes down. Low from that earlier battle. Now, are they going to check where Elige is? Coming through, and that's some pretty good timing. Goes for the kill, and he's going to get a quick double force back around the corner. Actually, a triple overall for him. That's a great defense put up once again here at the A-bomb side.
Smoke's going to fade soon. Magisk wants to get this plant in. Here he comes at the default box. Elige over the top, and Magisk just knows he has to stick it. He has to get it down. He's going to die no matter what. It's all on Dupree. 17 health in a 1 versus 3. He's smoked off, and the spam comes in. Well done. Elige and Twist working together. The point man and the swing man on the defense. That nets Elige a triple kill in the round.
Good job, Willie. We got some American fans here. They brought the flag, so it's all good. I mean, someone's going to have to counterbalance on that Danish side, right?
The Danish section is very powerful, I'm not going to lie to you.
They are wild down there. Probably
They're a bit quiet, though. What's the matter, guys? Scared?
Ooh. They are a little bit scared, I think. Maybe they should be. Liquid in the lead, 4-3. I mean, right now, I still think the hardest side to play on this is the CT side. I think Liquid are doing a great job right now.
Same with Astralis to get to their 3, especially after losing the pistol, losing the first gun round. That was a very nice recovery. And we really haven't seen this side of the map tested. Stewie has had a quiet game, 3 and 4 for him, and now he's going to get some attention. Nades and flashbangs raining through. And he backs deeper into the bomb site. Elige close up. Naf would be quick on the rotation.
So difficult playing this B-bomb side on defense. If they get onto the bomb side and you're holding behind one of those boxes, actually, even if they just get up the stairs, some of these positions, like the one that Elige is in, that you can get Molotov'd out. And then you're forced into one route of retreat with they're just waiting. That's the setup, right? They throw the grenade, they wait for you to walk out, or you get to stand in the fire. It's really tricky.
What's so nerve-wracking if you're Liquid is just a lack of information.
Yeah, that too.
Due to maybe the intimidating factor of getting aggressive on A, you don't necessarily want to do that. You tried it in the previous round, but you're just waiting to see the stream of utility, and you're powerless to really stop it. There's the first smoke from Astralis.
Ooh, they were waiting for that. They wanted Elige to go for that peak. They'd actually been waiting a long time. Now we're down to 30 seconds. Smokes are being set up, landing pretty deep, trying to block Stewie out of the fight, but he goes through to try and help out Elige. They've got the crossfire, they've got the setup, and they're going to be able to shut the first 2 players coming through right down. Dupree gets 1 in return, but now time is running out, only 17 seconds. And they can't get through this smoke, Astralis. They might have made a big mistake here. Twist is going to be going down. Nav, oh no, he falls off the building, and now dupreeh with the kill, and the final one.
Opening half, it's taken all the money away from Liquid.
9th round. And all tied up, although the money, yeah, definitely a challenge for Liquid here. But this is, again, because of the close quarters, crazy nature of this map, and especially because of the ridiculous aim capacity that's on Liquid, you could do a lot with guns like these. Just a whole lot, so...
It just seems like another map where the utility is such a factor, and Liquid has almost none of it. 2 smokes, 3 flashbangs to work with. When you have the opposing team throwing in nades and Molotovs, it's so hard to figure out how exactly to play this scenario. Zipnik's looking for the boost. He's not going to find it quite yet. Molotov to clear out sandbags. And it's absolutely empty.
He's so aware of that idea, isn't he?
dupreeh and glaive are starting to march in towards the B bomb site, though. So, I mean, this is Astralis applying some pressure and getting information on both sides of the map. And obviously towards the B bomb site, dupreeh and glaive are just going to call them right back. Liquid have no idea. They had just moved everyone over. The noise that Zipnik's made has pulled the whole defense into a 5-man stack, and it's at the wrong bomb site. Now Stewie's got the information, and there's nothing they can do about it.
No, there really isn't. It's going to be a smoke on one side. Stewie already made it through. Could be getting himself a kill. Far off of doing that. But yeah, now it's probably the time to look for exits if you can at all. 5th round for the Danish side here. A bit early on in the game, but I still think this is pretty good. I wouldn't be panicking at all if I were Liquid.
No, especially because you figure you have to have confidence. As I said, they're 5-0 on this map. They've played it very well in the past. We've seen them beat up some people on this map very heavily. And when you get that skill onto the T side, you can do a lot of things with it. But they are going to have a very good offense, considering Astralis is already at 5.
Yeah, I think they will. And I think there are definite holes, I think, as well in Astralis' defense come the CT side. So I think there's a lot to be worked with there. One of the things I'm still kind of asking for now, bordering on demanding even, is that aggressive ball from Stewie. I don't really care if it's B. I would rather it be A, but if he's playing the B bomb side, fair enough, let him. But I just kind of want to see him take someone out, then fall back. And the problem, historically, the problem is even if you're playing 5 versus 4 on the defensive side of this map, you're still not safe. But I want to see that happen a little bit more.
We'll see.
Put in the request now.
He's had such a slow start to this game. You wonder, I mean, there hasn't been a whole lot of attention, just the one real attack towards that bomb site. This one on the Saber doesn't matter so much. So Stewie, just by nature of the fact that they haven't come here, starting this game out a little bit cold, hasn't been involved a whole lot. Naf gonna be under pressure. Gap in the smoke. He spots it, spamming through the box, gonna lose that battle. The Krieg reigns supreme. Another flashbang out, and Device, he already saw this stack. He already had a shot to kill Nitro the Free for the first time, and now the second it connects, and Twist is stuck being aggressive. He goes down as well. A 2-on-4 so quickly.
That is a very fast reaction from Device. He wasn't scared. He was just thinking, I'm going to try and get him, and he's ready for this next follow-up. Probably should have been a kill. Ducking down inside at 39 health. He could have gone down, actually, missing that shot. He had the right read, but
look at Glaive's position. Glaive is just being so dirty, just waiting in the lurk to cut people off. He's not expecting that angle, though. Nice turn from Stewie, a big win, and they can recover this still.
Yes, they can. dupreeh on the bomb site. He's got all the health. He's got the AK waiting at the angle, and almost mistimed that. And I don't know what Elige does now. 100 health, 1 versus 3. He has the skill. He has the capacity to win these 1 versus 3s, but it's very tricky. Look at the grenades they have.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to get a kill very quickly if he wants to actually go for this. He needs to find a kill with a lot of health left for the 1 versus 2. He's going to go for it anyways, around the edge of the smoke. Device back in the corner, dupreeh close to his left. That's a big find. Now he's looking for the smoke follow-up. He knows the next play is to come through it, and dupreeh's got him.
6 to 4.
If you don't take the shot, you're never going to get it. 6 to 4, a 3rd round where Liquid just have to upgrade pistols and sit back. That has got to be stressful, but they don't sit back this time. They're getting aggressive. 2 in the far back, but the close players are down. And Astralis, they can just use their utility. They can dump them all on the ramp and just try and back away. Elige just waiting behind the sandbags, and they know it. Glaive spotted it out. There goes Naf as well.
7-4.
This is a couple times, some critical rounds, just the previous one and a couple ago, where Astralis has taken over mid. Last round they left lurkers at the sandbags. They had Glaive a little bit more aggressive towards CT spawn, towards that A bomb site. And previously it was Zipnix wrapping around the B bomb site to help alleviate the pressure from the defense. Liquid might want to think about putting a second pair of eyes there to help Naf, at least in the mid round.
Stewie getting a quick shot there with the deagle. First one missed, but good follow-up. And yeah, we'll see if they can manage to recover in some of the upcoming rounds.
Rock guitar players on the exits. Those are sweet.
Those guys are really doing a great job. I think they should get more credit. 13th round, and nearing the end of the half here in the first map, so a lot more of this madness is still to come. I think Liquid have done I think 5 rounds is very good on the first half of this map. I think they're doing quite good. Oh, wow.
Oh my god, that made me nervous.
What is the matter with Dupree? What is actually the matter with these people?
Well, he's in position, waiting for any kind of a peek, and actually there's been a couple rounds where Liquid have given the peeks that Dupree is looking for. It's just not this time. Flashbang to get information. Dupree's going to give it up.
If that works, do you just win the rest of the half from there on out? Just other team can't do anything at that point. That's very obviously no work safety regulations on that T side. So
it's a creative smoke, pressuring the bomb site. Twist and Nitro far back, but the bomb is on the other side of the map. It's still going to come here, and this time it's no set piece. They're not using the utility. That's the bomb. Big fight for Elise to win. The follow-up from Stewie. Now the utility dump comes out. Not a lot of damage provided from the HG nades, but Liquid is content to just put up a smoke and wait patiently. 30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, this is looking so good. You're almost at the home stretch here in a 3-on-5. Ooh, they're going to be falling back 20 seconds now.
I think you just have to save.
Yeah,
you have to run the whole way to that A bomb site. It would just telegraph everything. So save the weapons. Astralis is going to back off, and those 2 kills net Team Liquid a 6th round.
So good. And this is another topic that we've been discussing. I know I've tried to mention it a bunch of times. If you're not going to be going aggressive with the AWP, maybe have him run along the windows, like in that one. That wasn't really good. Well, enough about that. 14th round, ladies and gentlemen. 6-7. It's almost tied up. Glaive. Oh, this is something else, isn't it? This has always been possible, but now nobody's really defending it. Is he going to catch anybody off guard? Nitro's certainly looking for it.
Well, there's a gap in that smoke as well,
yeah.
And at least even if he misses the shot, it looks like he might be able to see the ankles. But Glaive wanted to come up with the timing. Maybe catch Elise, who he's seen being aggressive himself from the defensive side a couple times in this half. Still just very slowly and cautiously. I mean, Astralis with control of this. It's kind of the staging area, just waiting to see if there is going to be any of that aggression early on, but no one really challenging anywhere across the map. Stewie this time alone in the B bomb site. Liquid feeling confident because they shut down that hit previously, that Astralis might go to the other side of the map, and for the moment they're correct.
Yeah, they've got a very good read. I'm going to try and avoid as much as you can at this stage getting double grenaded. That's something Astralis have done a lot. Where the crane is, they've been throwing a lot of double nades to that corner, and they've hit Twist a number of times. So I can understand why he's playing further back. Now the challenge is, if you play far back, how do you stop the bomb plant?
I don't think you do. I think you play for the retake. We'll see how much Liquid can get done. Maybe the Molotov to slow down or force an awkward plant spot, but no one moving to actually challenge with these smokes in their face. And Glaive, he's just gonna plant. The flames don't touch him. Nades come out. Naf has stopped the bomb plant. He's come through the smoke, and now Liquid can get more aggressive. They know what comes next.
That is such a heroic play for Naf. He had a couple of seconds to do it, and he absolutely made it work. Now, Elise has gone down as well. Only 8 seconds on the clock. Astralis, they might run out of time again. They're going to get one more headshot. 4 seconds.
Deep smoke really forced Liquid into the only play they had, which was to stop that plant desperately, to get hyper-aggressive and overextend, to try and force Astralis to lose by time, and it just didn't work out. Still the AWP in Nitro's hands.
Oh, nice wall bang. Megis. No chance for a reply there. And look at the aggression from Stewie over on that side. That might give them some more space to to mess around with Nitro. Oh, that should have been his kill. Instead, Device will take him down. He'd been waiting for that for a while. A lot of damage onto Elige. They are in a little bit, actually, quite a bit of trouble here at the A-bomb side.
Yeah, Nitro had those two angles to deal with, and he couldn't pick the right one. Astralis maybe trying to get cheeky and take that bomb site, just based off the one kill, but enough resistance, enough presence from Liquid to hold them back for now. But look at the position that Device is in. It's a thing of beauty. He can just peek into this bomb site with the AWP, so safe, such long range, and he just plays support for the rest of his teammates.
Twist. Can he stop the bomb from going down? It's very close, he will. A lot of time on the clock this time for this 3-on-3. 50 seconds. So at least Astralis can think about what they want to do next. They could even fall back at this rate, but they're still sticking around on the ramp, hoping Liquid make a mistake. Naf is now pushed into position. They're hearing that scope. They must know the smoke goes up, and Naf hits a headshot. That's a great kill with the M4. That had to happen. 30 seconds. There's Twist with the follow-up, and now it's all on Glaive, and he's going to go down.
It feels like Astralis has come into this with such a nice level of preparation as well. I thought that was a very well-played T-side from them. Here we go. Flash out, or excuse me, decoy out.
Just trying to put some pressure on. See if they could maybe trick them a bit, going for the early USP fight. He knows the angles, but he's not going to be able to get anything done. And the longer he sticks around, the bigger the chance that someone would get too close for comfort.
Yeah, you want that nice, beautiful one-tap with that kind of a peek, and then just to back away. Instead, he gets nothing. Him and Zipnix combined, working together towards this gap in the wall. Stewie takes a little bit of damage. So does Nav. Some of those USPs chipping away, and Astralis can feel the pressure coming on this bomb site. You can see more players coming over. They're backing off, but Device, finally he finds that headshot. Now they can really sit and wait patiently for this plant. Oh, one more! A drive-by, he doesn't even stop, and Elige needs this flank because he needs to help his team. He needs to get involved in the post plant.
Surely Sip can't see that. He's just shooting through the smoke, right? I don't even understand. But a 4-on-3. This is still not a very easy retake at all for Astralis. I don't know if there's a kit on the ground from Dupree, but otherwise...
No, it's all 5 armor. It's all 5 armor, and Elige has thinned it down to 3.
They're gonna have to go really quick then. Nice shots coming out. Liquid doing a great job at the moment. Naf is low on health, but falling back, still nobody defusing, and there's the kill from Sip, and they're gonna have enough time for it. That is still, in spite of the man advantage, a very scary round for Astralis, and they do make it out. Moment. With the bomb plant.
Oh, I don't think they saw this. Oh, no. I don't think Liquid has any idea. Twist isn't even considering it. It all depends on how aggressive he plays this. With the AK-47, now they know there's aggression, but again, that M4 might just keep their attention away. They still have no idea Glaive is here. They can back off and leave him in this position.
If they hadn't re-smoked that, I think Twist would be dead already. That smoke that Astralis has put up is currently saving them.
I think Glaive's gonna wait for 2, although he still does have Device waiting. This is such a deadly 1-2 punch.
Close flash, Device actually winning that fight and now trying to do some more damage. There's Glaive with the follow-up, but now Device is isolated and stuck in this corner. Can he get out with any more? No, Elige will take him down. A lot of potential, but not all of it realized in that round.
You see the danger of aggression, though, at that bomb site. It has to be so comprehensive because they actually had success with that stack, but Liquid are just patiently waiting, and they're able to chop them down 3 players. And now Dupree and May just have no idea where they're coming from, but the aggressive position has paid off. It catches Stewie completely off guard, and Elige can't trade. And now Naf has to recover the deagle. He must be aggressive, and he can't land it. A triple kill for Dupree, saving the day.
With an MP9, that's really, really good. Forward play, a huge off angle that you could tell Liquid weren't ready for. 10-7. And that was an early buy based off the bomb plant to try and put that creek into play, and it did not play out. So now I would say Astralis have a good shot at getting the 16 rounds, but by no means secured at all. Still kind of anxious about this. This is a classic play that surely Liquid know by now.
Well, Astralis is looking on point at the moment. The next gun round for Liquid is going to be so important. Dupree down to just his sidearm, but he's allowing his teammates to take the brunt of the attack and bail him out.
7-7, the 19th round. We've got 3 Kriegs, 2 AKs, a lot of grenades on the Liquid side. They can pretty much do whatever they want this round, so Let's see how much they've been drilling some of these attacks. This is where Astralis, at least somewhat in the past, have had some issues. Megis, oh, quick down with the flank. He's going to find the bomb as well. Let's see if he can get the kill. Nobody's currently looking behind. Naf has also gone down. This could be a disaster for Liquid. It looks like it will be. Megis chewing them up with the flank, and he's going to get to, looking for the headshot.
Pulling it out there, Magisk obviously gets the better of that kind of a play. Back to Deagles, back to pistols and armor. Very fast-paced towards the B bomb site. They do slow down once they get to the stairs. And I think Device is actually already flanking from A.
Yeah, very aggressive right now, Astralis.
He's cut the map in half for his team. They can just stack up 4 players here at the B bomb site and in mid, and there should be no entrance for Liquid.
With just pistols, some of these fights are very hard to win. This one that goes through the grid to look down there, that AK-47 is going to be doing a lot of damage.
Support flashbang for defenders. They want the information. It's perfectly timed. It's so perfectly timed. Alicia's in the corner. Dupree's a little bit lucky, but he's an even better shot. Triple kill very quickly, and there's Device on the flank. He does fall, but no chance for a victory for Liquid. A 1 versus 4, and Nitro, it's just a matter of time, looking to take as many guns away as possible.
When you're just setting up that attack, 13-7 in favor of Astralis. Still on map 1. Here's a little bit of that slightly aggressive ball ping we were talking about on the first half, which we never really got to see that much, and the result here is nothing to write home about either, and he can't stay in this position forever. He's got a little bit of backup, I think, in Sip, who's right behind him, but you still got to be very, very careful.
No, but they've got a 13-7 lead. He's feeling very confident. He wants that 1 kill. He wants that pick before falling back. Nothing quite yet. Twist has not given him the shot. Nitro there as well, but he's far deeper onto the ramp, and Twist might give it to him now. Good shoulder peek.
Hiding inside the smoke. Dupree forcing, in some sense, Stewie to stick around a minute longer than he wanted to, but it is an even trade, which Liquid will be quite happy with. Now Nitro and Twist just waiting on that side, hoping for a repeat. They really want Device back here, but where's Megis gone?
This game feels like Astralis has just prepped so much better for this map, that they're just a step ahead of Liquid. The fact that they've come out with so many flanks so far on this CT side, you have to imagine they saw something when they're watching Liquid's Vertigo matches previously to this. They saw that maybe Liquid in the mid-round gets clumped up and they don't extend across the map, so they can go for these flanks. They can have the early jumps on the rotations. This round is going to be so difficult for Liquid.
This is so smart, isn't it? Oh, but actually, just as I say that, Megis, I thought he was going to wait until the actual execute came in, but went a little bit too early. That's a nice shot from Twist, taking down Glaive. Now they've got the man lead, they've got the bomb down. Sip looked like he was in position to try and stop it, but didn't really happen. And I'd say Astralis now, they have a lot of money on some of their players, but still, probably not going to be successful in retaking this 2-on-4, are you?
No, and they have so much money, no reason to risk it. They still have such a massive lead. Just back away, see if you can get any kills right at the end, but there's no reason to still be here. So Liquid will take this round. I mean, part of it, Matt just had to get lured in by a call. Hearing all the utility and someone from his teammates saying they're coming, and they weren't quite there yet.
It's just to my mind, when that first sort of round of smokes go down on the A bomb site, you're not going to be calling losing 5 in a row.
Yeah, it's the first round. They've been getting destroyed. This defensive side from Astralis has been so impressive. Just suffocating.
Hold on. Says no weapons on that side. Moses in the back.
Someone's breaking the rules. Again, double up setup for the defense. Oh, look how aggressive Device is. The gap in the sandbags with an AWP can be so deadly. But again, aggression. Again, this can be so hard, even with success. Device has nowhere to go. He must fight. Molotov to force him out. And another shot. A jump peek, and he's going to get away. That is beautiful from Device that he's able to escape.
How is he not dead? How is he not dead? That smoke that was put up made his life almost impossible. And then the Molotov on top of him as well. Got that close range shot, and also Glaive picked up a kill. They got away with a lot right there. And
Device can actually stay at this position in sandbags, and perhaps this is why, seeing the Molotov used early on for his position on ramp, he says, you probably don't have another one to use here. Stewie does have one, but will he choose to use it? Because they're frequently used as well deep into the A bomb site during these hits.
Well, they also won't expect the AWP to be there, right? Like, out of all the weapons, that's not the weapon you take in the sandbags. So right now, all of the body language is signaling they're not checking for it. They seem to have absolutely no idea. A deep grenade, 45 seconds. This could absolutely be the round-winning play for Device.
They have no idea. zywoo barely even considered it. Naf and Nitro aren't even considering it themselves. Liquid about to spring the trap, and I don't think they're gonna like the results.
30 seconds. Device silent in the corner. Just letting his teammate do all the communication. They line up. He knows. He absolutely knows. No one's checked it. That's the bomb. No, it's right there in front of him, and he's going to get that one too. A brilliant round out of Device. 3 kills overall, and now there's only 10 seconds left in Navi. Now, this was their map pick. I do want to remind everyone of that. Overpass is going to be coming up as the second map, and obviously Inferno has to decide that would be such a treat. Everybody wants that. Even the people who are fans of Astralis surely can give us a third map.
You are right to a certain degree about that aggressive omping over towards the A bomb site. Just look how much pressure it's applying on these guys. They're so scared to move forward.
I don't like the surprise in your tone of voice, Moses. I feel like that's very condescending. I must call that out. Make it sound like that's the first time that's ever happened.
Well, it's the second. Still not many. Device with an opening kill.
See what I have to deal with all the time. I need some pity from the crowd here. Nitro does go down, and now it's a double orb as well. That does make it slightly more tricky.
Look at just all the aggression across the map that Liquid have seen over and over again. We've seen Dupree push down here a number of times. There he is with the AWP, and it's so many different looks, so much utility being used by Liquid early on to flush out those aggressive positions, and no one's in them. So the utility just goes to waste, and then they don't have to use it, or they don't have it to use when they want to actually attack a bomb site.
Just look at the Molotovs, right? I think you're absolutely right. Normally you want 3 Molotovs to clear out all the common positions on this map or at the B bomb site, and now they kind of can't. Now, maybe they could get one for Glaive. That would be a common position, but he's even moved out of that one. Yeah, there's that D Molotov, exactly that we're talking about. But again, they wanted 2 more. Dupree ready to send someone flying right off the building. Stewie gonna volunteer himself, and a second one. Great shots from Elite, from Dupree. Already a triple. And now 10 seconds left.
He just switched in. It was automatic.
Yeah. So watching Astralis, we got Mathling as well.
Yeah, you're feeling very patriotic.
It's 2 of my favorite things, really.
Oh, that's a huge nade for the last round, and somehow he's only rewarded with 1. You felt like the nade in that lineup had to have given him 3.
I mean, it was almost perfect. They've still done a lot of damage. I think they saw that jump. They were shooting at his head. Glaive says, yeah, I don't want to really participate in this. 4 on 4. Everything on the line for Liquid. Limited on the grenades once again. But at least Astralis, except for the Vice over on the other side, he's controlling the whole A bomb side. They know what's coming. Look at the aggression from that AWP and what it's affording to them.
Yeah, and so many players in middle for Liquid, it's almost like a bottleneck. Like, what can these 3 players actually do? You can only really peek in one direction. That's covered by smokes. So you don't have information. A risky jump up from Elish. Here they come, trying to take the bomb site, but Dupree still stands tall with a double kill. Back into the safety. It's a 2-on-3 in Liquid. This first map might just slip away. They haven't seen the boost coming just yet, and Dupree's got a 3rd. Nafly to save the map for Liquid to keep them in this. He must have all 3 reloading as well, but he saw the jump, taking damage, and backed into a corner. Nowhere to go somehow, still does more.
He's almost no health left at home. How could he possibly make it out? 30 seconds, and he walks into the fire. Oh no, 16-8. Flying off the building, walking into the fire. I don't know if there are other elements by which you can die, but he's trying a little bit of everything. That's a rough way to go, but honestly, obviously not his fault. 1 versus 3 at the end there, 16-8. As Astralis take down Liquid on the first map. Now, it was their map pick. Overpass going to be coming up, picked by Team Liquid. I don't think this is anywhere near done.
No reason to panic just yet, but I mean, that's a big statement. The Death talked about it. Picking Vertigo like that as your pick kind of exceeds, you kind of give up the fact that you feel like the underdog to a certain degree, but the fact that they came in so prepared, and they just, let's be honest, they smashed Liquid. Liquid had no chance of this.
Well, especially in this, I thought Liquid did a really good job in the first half, but the second half here, Astralis looked like a whole different team. I don't think I've ever seen anyone put up such a great defense on that CT side.
The aggressive stances were so beautiful. They just cut the map in half. They gave all the information away over to let them know that, you know, Liquid's not coming here. We can stack the other bomb site, we can rotate, we can flank. Astralis had all the answers, whether that's research and prep. I mean, it was just phenomenal from start to finish from the Danes.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job, and I mean, some of the aggressive plays with the AWP over there just all looked really cool. So I think a lot of people are going to be modeling that in the future. We'll see what happens on Overpass coming up after the break. Stay tuned.